What's up, YouTube? This is Cooking with Doug, and I'm back again with my Instant Pot pressure cooker. We're going to make some super easy curry chicken today, and this is the star of the show, the Reggae Spice Jamaican Curry Jerk Wet Marinade. And what I mean by super easy, we're using these from frozen chicken breasts that I got from Aldi. I love these. We're going to use two bouillon cubes, a potato, and a carrot, and an onion. The onion's optional because this seasoning has all of that goodness in there. In fact, let me show you. See, look at all that. Oh, and by the way, we're going to pair this with some white rice, and we're going to make that on the side of my rice cooker, so that won't be a part of this video, but just wanted to give you a heads up. All right, guys, we got 4 cups of water with 2 chicken bouillon cubes, or you could just do 4 cups of chicken broth. And as you can tell, I use this a lot, but this is what the marinade looks like. Now, normally you would put this marinade on the meat itself, but this is frozen, so that really wouldn't make much sense. But once we cook the chicken breast and cut it up and mix it in, it'll be just fine. I put 3 tablespoons of the marinade in the 4 cups of water. And by the way, these are pretty huge chicken breasts, so they're not thin or thick. They're like right in between. I'm going to use 4 of these. Now, if you have smaller chicken breasts that you're doing this recipe with, then I'd put 5 in for this recipe, but 4 is quite enough. All right, so I chopped up my potato, carrots, and onions. And again, the onions is optional. I just love onions. I can't help myself. But carrots and potatoes, I'm not going to say is a must, but, well, the potatoes adds flavor, of course, and it thickens your gravy. And the carrots is just, yeah, we just need carrots in our curry chicken. I don't know what else to say. And that red you see right there is that scorpion pepper, Jamaican choice. Very hot. So all I needed was a couple drops of that. Don't need that though. I just like spice. And this alone with the marinade is spicy, but you know, I like extra spice. So let's get this closed up. All right, so we're going to go for 7 minutes with a 5-minute natural release. So let's go ahead and hit start. Okay, guys, we're just about done with the 7-minute. Yeah. And now we're going to do the 5-minute natural release. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, my rice is done and just in time because the curry chicken is done too. The 5-minute natural release is up, so I'm going to release the pressure. Oh, and by the way, when the rice was done, I added some butter and some garlic salt. Mixed it in, and now we're good to go. Oh, it smells so good in here, guys. So you have 2 choices right now. You can cut up the chicken breast right in the pot, you know, get like a, because it's fork tender right now. You can cut it up right in the pot, or you can take it out and then cut them up and put it back in, whatever you want to do. Now, I'm going to take it out and cut it up because I'm going to put some cornstarch in there and thicken up the gravy and then put it back in there. All right, guys, so this is my chicken breast cut up. And I gave it a taste, guys. Flavor throughout. That's what I love about pressure cooking foods. See, we didn't season the chicken breast at all. We just threw it in with the marinade, and you taste it throughout. And now that it's cut up and we're going to put it in there, you know, just let it sit for like, you know, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 minutes. It's going to really soak up that flavor even more. And you know how leftovers is tomorrow's going to be. That's going to be the best. All right, guys, that's how I like it. The cornstarch has thickened up. And let me give you a whirl so you can see. This is how I like it. And now I like lots of gravy, guys, obviously. I cannot stand when they don't give me lots of gravy at the Jamaican restaurants. I want it to be dripping. But if you don't want it like that, that's fine. You use less liquid. Like you could have gotten away with 2 cups of chicken broth instead of 4. So you can do between 2 and 3 if you want less. And if you wanted more meat, some of you wanted more meat because we're using the frozen chicken breasts. I mean, you're just chucking them in there. It's no big deal, right? So you could have put, instead of 4, you could have put 5 or 6 in there if you wanted more meat. But this is a good ratio for me. And plus, I like doing it this way because the second half of the bag can make another amount of this. So, not saying that I am going to do that, but if I wanted to, I could. So that makes it absolutely fantastic. But take a look at this, guys. This could be you. Off of a frozen chicken breast. From frozen. Didn't have to season it, didn't have to sear it, didn't have to do any of that. This could be you guys. Let's make a plate. Take a look at this, guys. This is how I like it. And normally I would have some broccoli or some cabbage and some mixed vegetables, but the carrots is good enough for me. I'm starving. This is going to be a late lunch for me, guys. And later on, I'm going to have a salad. I'm going to have a curry salad. All right, guys. I am ready to dive in and have a bite. So as always, you first. Look at all that gravy. You got it? That's just too good. So simple. Mad flavor. You see it. That marinade is really good, guys. Now, does this taste as authentic as, let's say, my mom's curry chicken? No. I would say this is about 94%. And that's good enough. Because we didn't have to do half the steps that an authentic curry chicken recipe would have to. Have another bite. So click that link and get this marinade. It's just so simple. So much flavor, guys. I didn't add anything to the marinade except the 2 chicken bouillon cubes. That's it. Oh, and then the hot sauce. And I feel that at the end. See that scorpion hot sauce? You feel it at the end of your chew. Like when you finish eating everything in your mouth and you're like, oh, it's not hot. Bam! There it is. Some of you wanted a plantain. You got it? Too good. This is just super simple, guys. I hope you try this out for you and your family. Click below and get that marinade because that is the star of the show. And that made this super simple, to get that authentic flavor in your curry chicken. Now, normally I do this with boneless chicken thighs. I love thighs. They're juicy. They're forgiving. I mean, you could overcook them and they're still good. Where breast is like, yeah, don't go too far because they'll get dry. So, but I like the frozen breast idea, and I just thought of it this morning. Because you can have a bag of chicken breasts frozen, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, just sitting there, just waiting for this easy meal to be made. And how long did it take us? I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, 10 minutes of prep and 20 minutes overall of cooking, I guess. What was it? 7 minutes and then 5. Then after it was done, I put the corn. Yeah, let's just say 20 minutes. I mean, for this, that's pretty fantastic. So I hope you guys try this out. Click below, get that marinade. I'll put a link in the description to the latest, under $100 or under Instant Pot, whatever that is. Because the one that I have, I don't want to give it up because I think they discontinued that one, and they don't have ones like that. I like the way that mine looks, so I'm gonna keep it. But I'll put the latest one in there. But I'm sure you guys already have a pressure cooker of whatever brand, so you can use any pressure cooker with this recipe. Of course, it doesn't have to be an Instant Pot. But if you don't have a pressure cooker, certainly I'll leave a link so you can pick up one, because you do need one. Whether you're doing pot roast, baby back ribs, any types of meat, pressure cooking makes it super easy, super tender, mad flavor. So let me stop yapping. Hit like if you like it. Remember to subscribe. If anything, thanks for even looking at my video. I'll catch you guys.